Two teams have met in Super Bowl 35 down in Tampa. The Ravens and Giants are underway. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run now with Walker. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line. But I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. And some room to work. He's at the 40. Past the 20.
That's what it is, baby.
10,
that's what it is.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, 66 yards. And the Ravens have taken the early lead.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
On the return, the Giants take over 1st and 10.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Now Jackson on 1st down. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Sheldon Richardson able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot.
At the Ravens' 14-yard line.
To try again after the sack. Jackson. And I think the ball's out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. In that time, he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Bobby Bell just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here.
With the score, Ravens 6, Giants nothing.
From the gun, here's Romo. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Well, let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Walker. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
here's
3.
Walker.
The 4-yard line.
And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Lamar Jackson scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Giants have tied it here, and they can take the lead if they hit the PAT.
For the 2-point conversion.
Jackson from the shotgun. And this is going to be hauled in. So they get the 2-point conversion. And now they have an 8-6 lead.
Ravens 6.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back.
And it's intercepted. It's Devin White. White lost the football. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get him. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground.
It's now 3rd down.
There's Jackson on 3rd and long. He can run for it, and he will. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Lamar Jackson with his 2nd touchdown here. And now they're going to fake it. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
A 2nd quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
At the 29-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up...
Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. Now it's Romo. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They do snap it. Now Romo. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
Giants.
So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.